Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex, and today I have a different kind of video. Growing up, I used to watch these videos a lot, trying to prepare myself for when my day had to come, and I finally thought, you know what, it's time to give back. One of my really close friends a few days ago came out with this. She wrote a post about something that happened in her life and how she overcame it and everything, and it made me really think about the courage that she had in writing about it. So I thought, you know what, she inspired so many people and voiced her situation that I could be doing the same thing. I remember young me thinking about, you know, how I was gonna come out to my parents, how I was gonna come out to my friends, and I would watch these kind of videos to give me an idea about how to do it. And I want to contribute, you know, to the future generation. You know, hopefully by then we don't need these videos, we don't need to make them feel safe to come out, but in that time, here's my coming out story. When I first realized I was gay, it was at an early age. I always had those crushes on girls, but I think it was like around first grade maybe, when I was like, hey, you know, like, I like that boy, or that boy looks really cute. And it just went over the years, you know. At 8th grade, I had my first girlfriend. At 15, you know, I lost my virginity to a girl at a quinceañera. And then it wasn't until junior year in high school where I had my first relationship with a guy. Yeah, he was a freshman in college and I was still a junior, but you know, it was what it was. And it wasn't until, I want to say, mid sophomore year, early junior year, when I came out to a very close group of friends, and I told them, and they accepted me for, you know, who I was. You know, I chose friends that made me feel safe, you know, so I thought that they would make me feel safe. It wasn't until after I graduated, it was New Year's of 2012, when I sat down with my family, and my New Year's resolution was to stop lying. So my plan was to sit them all down and just come out, leave it out in the open. Well, that didn't work out. Everybody was doing their own thing, and you know, I had to come out 3 different times that night. First off, I came out to my mom, and she, you know, it took me forever. I felt like we were just sitting there holding hands, and I had practiced this so many times, you know, Mom, I'm gay. That's all I had to say, and it was the hardest thing for me to do. And eventually, you know, like, she was like, mijo, just, you know, what is it? And I was like, Mom, I'm gay. And you know, we both had this moment of quietness. You know, I didn't prepare myself for the worst. I should have, but you know, I was one of the, I don't want to say lucky, but you know, like, she was shocked. She, you know, started crying. She was like, okay, you know, like, this is who you are, you know, I still love you. My brother, he was supportive. He was like, if this is who you are, you know, like, I still love you. You know, you'll always be my brother. Which is great. You know, my stepdad, he, you know, more traditional. You know, like, are you sure? Is this just a phase? You know, the whole questioning kind of thing. My sister at that point was still young. She was probably like 5 or 6, so we didn't really tell her. She's 10 now, and I still haven't told her, but you know, she gets the idea of what it is, and you know, I'm waiting for that moment where I'm just like, hey, you know, like, you see them on TV, you know about them, you know, I'm gay too, but still not at that point yet. Yeah, and then from there on, I just assumed my mom would be like calling all my relatives, being like, so guess who just came out? Wasn't like that. She basically told me that, you know, it was my duty, my responsibility to come out to my family. And I was like, you know what? You guys are like my immediate family. That's all that matters. She did tell my grandma and one of my aunts, well, all of my aunts, so they know. And you know, like, they're cool. I'm the oldest out of all of my cousins, so they still love me. But yeah, one of the biggest things with it also was just growing up in a Catholic, not conservative, but just like really religious family. Was, you know, they would make jokes all the time about, you know, oh, you know, the gays this, the gays that. And you know, it scared me. It scared me about a lot, because I was like, well, if you're making jokes about, you know, people that you don't even know, what's gonna stop you from making jokes about me? And it didn't, you know, like, I guess once I came out, you know, like, one of my aunts, you know, had been out for a long time, and I just, no one ever really knew about it except for my mom and my other aunts. But you know, I just mainly want to say, you know, hate is a scary thing. It is a scary thing, and you just have to have faith, you know, hope that your family loves you, and you know, you've surrounded yourself with people that love you and care about you and just want you to be the real you and who you are. And yeah, dating also sucks. You know, like, my last girlfriend was probably junior year in high school, and the last guy I've dated was probably about almost 2 years ago. So it sucks. It gets better, obviously, it does. You know, that weight off your shoulders, that weight off your life, you know, you get to live who you are. Doesn't help that sometimes when I'm out with like a few of my girls, and they're like, oh, you know, y'all make such a cute couple, and I'm just like, well, we aren't. Thanks for letting me know. I came out because I was tired of living a lie. Not a lie, because I mean, I don't really show like the stereotypes of being gay. Shit, I always get like, yeah, I always get treated as a straight guy because people don't really assume I'm gay. You know, like, I don't really show it. I don't really like advertise it. If you ask me, I'll straight up, you know, like, answer it. But you know, I'm not ashamed of it. I'm me, and me doesn't really show it. It's just, I don't know, it's not my thing. It is my thing, but it's not the only thing I am, you know. Yeah. So anyways, guys, this has been my coming out story. Hopefully, you know, it helps someone one day. You know the drill. Subscribe, hit the like button, and share with your friends. Maybe you know someone who is going through this. Send them to YouTube. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Bye.